Well, the atmosphere is really building here in Croke Park ahead of Pope Francis's arrival. But before that, Ireland's patron saint is St Patrick. And every year on Reek Sunday in County Mayo, thousands of pilgrims climb the country's holy mountain, Prt2. Legend has it that in 441 AD, St Patrick spent 40 days of Lent fasting on top of this mountain. On his journey home, he stopped here at an ancient spring to baptise converts. Shortly afterwards, this became a destination for pilgrims, and Ballintabber Abbey was built to mark the site in the 13th century.
The abbey was built partly to serve the pilgrims. So this was a place where they would get refreshments, they would have liturgy. People going on pilgrimage, different to tourism. If you're going as a tourist, you can select your own companions and walk with the people you like and ignore the people you don't like. With pilgrimage, you include people, because that person you include that you'd like to exclude may be Christ.
A traditional penance is to complete the pilgrimage barefoot. Today, only a handful of people brave this, and each has their own reason for doing so.
I mean, might as well do something right if I'm going to do it. And since I've been over here as a student for about a year, I figured why not take the chance to go up on Reek Sunday and do Prt2.
And how are they doing so far?
Well, they're halfway not feeling anything, so we're almost there.
And how are you finding it, Joe?
That's not too bad. A bit rough at the start, alright, but once you get used to it, sure, it's grand.
And spiritually, what do you get out of it?
Well, we try to get to Mass at the top, kind of make it worthwhile.
Well, it's just that everyone's kind of united in it, and they're all doing it for the one purpose, I suppose.
But it's powerful, like when you look down and see all the people on the way up, like it's a good achievement, like when you get to the top.
After 2 hours climbing, we finally make it to the top, by now shrouded in cloud. Here the faithful are rewarded with a unique location for Mass. But how did our barefoot pilgrim couple cope?
It was very spiritual. We were both doing it for grandparents of ours that we lost, and we're glad we did it now. And
It has been painful, but it was worthwhile doing. We're glad we stuck it out to the top. It was fairly heavy rain when we were up there, but we feel all the better for doing it.
we can both say that we have it done now, so.
Yeah, should do us for a few years.
And here, performing with the stunning backdrop of Croke Patrick on Clew Bay, is the group Celtic Woman.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that
And now the moment everyone here has been waiting for, the arrival of His Holiness Pope Francis.
Dear brothers and sisters, good evening. Today in Dublin we are gathered for a family celebration of thanksgiving to God for who we are, one family in Christ, spread throughout the world. The Church is the family of God's children.
For the performers here, it's a great honour to be invited to take part in this historic event. Amongst them are the singing trio, the Priests, and I caught up with them earlier during a break from rehearsals. What is he like in person?
I think he is a very charismatic figure, someone who is going back to the gospel, speaking a language which is also equally accessible to so many people of different ages and also different backgrounds.
As a good Irish priest taught us, the family that prays together stays together.
Having the Pope here in Ireland, how special is that?
Well, it's wonderful that he's come to the World Meeting of Families. Ireland, like so many other countries in Western Europe and the First World, are going through all kinds of tumultuous change. Obviously, you know, the Church has gone through huge turmoil with the scandals of abuse. The Pope is addressing those, and he's reaching out to those who are victims of abuse. And I think it's important that he's here to say that.
You know, he really has an eye out for people who are on the margins. You know, people who for some reason maybe might be overlooked or left to the side or not really taken into consideration. And I think he's really bringing us all back in some respects to what the core of the gospel is, which is about love.
God wants every family to be a beacon of joy, of His love in our world. We, who have encountered God's saving love, try, with or without words, to express it in little acts of kindness, in our daily routine, and in the most hidden moments of our day. Families generate peace because they teach love and forgiveness.
Excelsis Deo.